Hey everyone, and I'm making this video on death. Ha ha ha, death. Yes, the thing that everyone is so afraid of. What my stand on death is. I got this idea, like I said, in my first video from Charlie Says Go. And my view on... Sorry, I was like getting my hand away from the microphone. But my view on death. I see it as not that big of a deal. It's mostly because I'm more into the supernatural, so I feel like you're never really saying goodbye, because they're always going to be with you somehow. It's like if they haunt you, they won't really haunt you. They'll probably just like be around you. You know, you'll feel their presence. Maybe sometimes they'll make their presence known to you in certain ways, like they can touch you. Sometimes they can say your name and you can hear it. That's why if you are in a room alone and you hear your name, it's because they're probably trying to get to you. They're trying to get your attention so you can know that they're there. That's why it's like, example, my grandpa is in a nursing home. And he is like gonna be dying soon, which is very sad, because we've been around him for a while, and it's like everyone in my family looks at me all the time saying, why aren't you more sad about it? Why are you like saying, like, you never want to see him? It's mostly because I feel like if I see him now, he'll like be more in my head, so make me get more emotional, and I won't be able to like handle if he comes to me in spirit form. You know what I mean? Oh, you know what I mean. What the heck am I talking about? But yeah, it's just I don't think it's a big deal, because they're always going to be around you. You're always going to feel them. And people do, not me, but people do seances to connect with them, to connect with their family. And also, there's a method called, I don't know what it's called, but you sit on something like a bed, you light some candles, you have a journal and a pen, and you are pretty much kind of meditating, so your mind comes like, it's freely, and you just start writing. Start writing, don't even think about it. And once this girl was writing, and it was her grandma that was talking through to her, saying that, hi, this is your grandma, and everything. It was just like really cool of her writing it. And she didn't know what she was writing, so that was kind of spooky, but that just proves that your family will always be by you. You'll never lose them. But when it comes to like with friends, then I get more emotional because I'm around them a lot. And God, I hate yawning. Ugh. But yeah, friends are a different story because, you have a emotional tie with friends. It's like you have it with family if you're really in touch with your family too. But I mostly have it with friends. It's because, like I said, I'm around them a lot more, and it's like we shared laughs, we cried together, we've done everything together. It's like with family, you kind of want to stay clear of family gatherings or anything, and this looks like my grandma. But, yeah, you do a lot more with friends. You hang out, and I'm trying to stop myself from yawning. Okay. But yeah, like I said, you have an emotional tie with your friends, and your friends come to you, or they come to your other friends. And I wrote this down a few weeks ago. I was like writing about spirits and ghosts and everything, that if you have one thing that they're attached to, instead of just going to a person, they'll cling to the object. It's like you have a sweater that they gave you right before they died, and that has that value to them. They'll connect them. Oh my God. They'll connect their energy to that sweater that they gave you, and then they'll just go to that. You know what I mean? It's like they'll be connected to the sweater, and then they'll be connected to you. It's, yeah. So like I said, death to me was never a big deal. When I didn't know about Wicca, then it was a bigger deal. I actually cried a lot more until I figured out that it wasn't that big of a deal. But yeah. That's my stand on death. I really would love to hear your guys' view on death, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Blessed be.